Hello.
Hello, Mario.
Oh,
How are you? Shavuot Tov.
what's up?
You?
What is the is it number 30 today?
I don't know where you are. For sure, it's not number 11.
Hmm?
For sure, it's not number 11.
No, number 30.
No, but I think behind you, you got number 11.
Oh, does it still says 11? Oh,
Yeah,
I have to change that
certainly
screen.
do. Okay. How was your trip?
Very good, very good. How do I change it now?
Hello, Abe.
Hi,
Guten
Harold.
Hi.
Shavuot Tov.
Good work, good work. Yeah, I think we're on 30.
Okay.
30. I gotta go get a new book.
Hey, where have you been?
What was that? You asking me?
No,
No.
Abe.
Ah, I don't know. Which
Sorry about that. I had to go get a new volume.
Okay.
Yes, I was in London for a couple of days, and then we went to Prague,
Oh,
and then to
Prague, nice.
Budapest.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
nice.
nice cities.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, Johnny's there. Wow.
Hello?
Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
Johnny. Where's Johnny?
Hello.
Hi,
Hey,
Johnny.
Johnny.
Shavuot Tov, Boker Tov.
What's up?
Welcome,
How are you?
Johnny.
Huh?
Johnny,
You
how
finally
Nice to
make
see
it.
you.
Huh?
how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. You in LA or you still in there?
No, I'm in Shulaim. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not.
Finally, I can make it.
Yeah. Okay.
Very good. How's everyone?
Good. How are you doing?
Getting ready for
Any
Yom Tov.
Rockets today?
No, not today.
Yeah, Ernie said that last couple of days he had to go in the Mamad.
Not in Yerushalayim.
Oh, no.
I know Sabrina and Ramat Bet Shemesh had a couple of days ago, but yeah.
So Helene's
Where
here
are
for
we?
Shavuos. What
What?
are you gonna do for Balinces?
Actually, I'm gonna go into Adar Geula and buy some now. I'm by Sabrina for Shavuos.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. What daf are we at?
I think 30, Lamed.
Wow.
Is that right, Walter?
Walter is mute.
Oh. Is that the radio, Magda? How's the radio? Okay.
Shavuot Tov.
Oh, hi.
What's
Do
up?
Mario's.
Oh, why does it say Mario there?
Because that's how, otherwise it doesn't get sent, otherwise it doesn't get sent to my Zoom recording for me to get the videos.
Oh, I see.
I hope everyone is having a
Thank you.
wonderful.
How are you? Shavuot Tov. Mario, welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, the Rebbe will tell you. You're correct, Harold.
We're on Lamed 30.
Lamed. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Lamed. Shavuos ha'edus noheget banoshim v'lo benoshim. Shavuos ha'edus is a type of oath where a person knows that there are two edim who knows testimony for him. And he says, please come and give testimony on my behalf. And they take an oath and they say, we don't know testimony on your behalf. And then they're found to be liars. They have to bring a korban oil of yored, like the people that we've been dealing with, Shuas Bitui, where they take an oath, I'm not going to eat a piece of bread today, and they don't eat the piece of bread. They also bring a korban oil of yored. So that's called Shuas Edus. Noheges banoshim v'lo benoshim. It's only by men, not women, because women cannot serve as edim. Berchokin v'lo bekrovim. A karov is poseledus. Biksherin v'lo bepsulim. They can't have other psulim, like if they're a gazlan or a mesachik bekubia playing with dice. They have to be. The Gemara will explain what does that coming to add. It's this shvua can be taken in Bezdin or not in Bezdin by himself. That means he enunciates the shvua, or uipiacherim. Now, if someone else says take a shvua, or do you take a shvua and they say amen, that has to be ein chayav and actually chipru bahen bebezdin. The denial has to be in bezdin. Divrei Meir. Chacham modern beim piatzma beim piacherim ein chayav and actually bahen bebezdin. The denial where they don't know, it has to be in bezdin. The chayavin al zodan ashvua. They're chayav if and it's shoygeg in zodan edus. They don't know the different dinim regarding the shua. They know that they're lying when they say they don't know the edus. Pure shogeg that they don't really know edus, so they're not chayav. Umayin chayovin al zodan ashvua. What do they have to bring? They have to bring a korban oil of yored. How do you know? The Torah Rabbanan v'amdu shnei anashim ha'ela. Be'edim ha'kos v'daber. This is talking about the edim, not the baldinim, and therefore, edim have to be men. Ato emer be'edim oinu el baldinim. Maybe the sugi where this psukim appear has to do with two litigants. Kishu oimer asher lahem ariv. So that's clearly the ones who are having a dispute. Those are the balidinim. Amani mekayim ve'omdu shnei anoshim. That's beidim hakosov medaber. It's talking about the edim. V'imnavshcha loymar. But if you want to prove against that, I'll bring you another raya. Nemer kan shnei v'nemer laholon shnei. It says al pi shnei edim yakum davar. So malahalon, that's clearly be'edim. Avkan be'edim. Now, why would you think that you'd have a kasha on our first proof? My imnav shchaloimer, because v'chitema mishalo kosov. Because it didn't say shnei anoshim asher lahem ariv. So maybe I would have thought kulei kroba bali dinim mishtoi. Maybe I would have thought the whole pasuk is talking about the litigants. So that's why we need the hekesh. Nemer kan shnei v'nemer lon shnei ma'alon beidim avkan beidim. Tani, that's not a brayso. If amdu shnei anoshim, beidim hakosov v'daber. Atomer be'edim oinu b'balidinim. Are you talking about the edim or are you talking about the balidin? So Amred, I don't understand. why would Balidin dafka be shnayim? Shnayim boim lodin, shloishein boim lodin. You can have multiple. You can have 10 people in a dispute. So then v'nafshecha loymar. Against that time, now you can bring another riot. Nemer kan shnei edim, nemer lalan shnei malan be'edim, avkan be'edim. Again, in this brisa, it asks, "Mayim nafshecha loymar." What was the claim against this initial proof? As v'chitem and b'toveh v'nit b'kom ishtoi kro. We're talking about two sides. One says you owe me money. The other says you don't. So, and usually in a dispute, there's just two sides. There's not three sides to a dispute. So then nemer kan shnei v'nemer lalan shnei malan be'edim avkan be'edim. That's why we use the hekesh, referring specifically to edim. Tanya idich. There's a third brisa. V'amdu shnei anoshim be'edim hakosim medaber. We're talking about edim. Maybe you're talking about the litigants. Amrit v'chi anoshim boin lodin noshim ein baris lodin. Women can have disputes and have to come to Bezdin to resolve their disputes. And if it says anoshim, it must be limiting it to edim, right? So it must be edim. Now, if you want to argue against that, nemer kan shnei v'nemer lahalan shnei. Malahalan be'edim avkan be'edim. Mayim nafsh chalomir. What was the kasha on the proof? It seems like a very good proof. When it says shnei anoshim, right, coming, and it's not just the anoshim that have disputes, even women have disputes. But maybe you'll say, Isha lav urcha. It's not normal for women to go to Bezdin. Why? Mishum kol kavuda bas melech pnima. Women stayed at home. It was tznius. They didn't go to places of public. It's not a tznius thing. And maybe most people who go to court are men, the litigants. So nemer kan shnei v'nemer lahalan shnei malan be'edim avkan be'edim. Okay. Tan rabbanon. V'amdu shnei anoshim. Mitzvah labaledinin sheyamdu. That litigants have to stand in front of the Bezdin when there's a dispute being adjudicated in Bezdin. Amar Yehuda, Shomati, I heard, that if Bezdin wants to let them sit, they can sit. Ezeu aser, but what is aser to do? You can't have one litigant stand and one litigant sit. It's not fair. One litigant can say whatever he wants. The other one, they say to him, you have to shorten your words. You have to treat each sides equally. Part of tzidkis in judgment, you can't have one stand, one sit. Or has to be fair. You have to try to find zechus in each litigant. Tani Rav Yosef. If one of the litigants is a shomer Torah mitzvahs, and you should be close to him. You should sort of bend over to, it sounds like favor him. Rav Ula had a judgment for Rav Nachman. Shalach Rav Yosef. Rav Yosef sent a letter with Ula to give to Rav Nachman to describe who Ula is. Ula chaverenu amit b'Torah v'mitzvahs. He's a guy. He observes Torah. He's a Talmid Chacham. He does mitzvahs, and you can call him Amisecha. But said Tishbos Amisecha, and he's the one that you should lean over. Amar l'may shalachli. What did you send this for me? L'chanufile? A dayan cannot be. Chanuf is like a tuchel slacker. What I'm supposed to find favor. I'm supposed to treat every litigant fairly. However, Hodav Omar, Lemishre B'Tigrei, that a Talmid Chacham gets to start first. Because of Kovod Torah, that litigant gets to open up his claims first. Or Inami L'Shuda Dayoni. Shuda Dayoni means sometimes there's not enough raw facts, and through proofs, for the Dayanim to come to a resolution. Sometimes Shuddha Dayani, they'll lean towards the Talmid Chacham when they don't have really facts on their side. Amr Ula. Machlokas, this machlokas between Chacham Rav Yehuda, if the litigants have to stand or not, that's B'balei Dinin. So there's already a machlokas. Aval be'edim divrei hakol. So by edim, everyone holds that you have to stand. T'chsiv v'omdu shnei anoshim. Amr Rav Huna machlokas zu is b'shas masa umatun. That's when the judges are debating back and forth. Aval b'shas madin, when the judges are going to issue a verdict, divrei hakol, dayonim b'yeshiva b'aledinim b'mida. That the judges sit and the litigants stand. T'chsiv vayeshev Moshe lishpot es ha'am vayamor ha'am. Moshe sat to judge the people, and the people stood. Lishnachrin, another version. Machlokas b'shas masa umat. The machlokas, whether the litigants sit or stand, is when they're debating. Aval b'shas mardin, when they're issuing their verdict, divrei hakol. Dayonim b'yeshiva b'aledinim b'mida. The ha'edim, and says this Memra, edim is kikmardin domu. The edus is like the end of the main discussion. So the edus is like mardin. Ksiv behuva amdu shnei anoshim. Dvisud Rav Huna havu ledina kamed Rav Nachman. The wife of Rav Huna was having a case in front of Rav Nachman. So Rav Nachman said to himself, Heichi Navi, what should I do here? There's a din. Like, I remember my mother used to tell me that in Frankfurt, the doctor was Herr Doctor, and the wife of the doctor was Frau Doctor. Or if there was a professor in the university, he was Herr Professor. The wife was Frau Professor. If there was the Rabbiner, they would say Rabbiner, and she was the Frau Rabbiner. So same thing. The wife of a Talmid Chacham has to be treated with the same respect as a Talmid Chacham. So Rav Nachman was having an issue. Stamtam Tanei said the Baldina. If I stand up, I'm sort of going to put a cork in the mouth of the Balei Dinin, because they'll think I favor that side. They don't know that you're supposed to stand the covered in front of the wife of a Talmid Chacham. They think I'm just favoring him. However, im lo eki mekamo, if I don't stand in front of her, but we have a din eishes chaver re'er kechaver, so what? I'm stuck. Amar le Shmaya, so he did a trick. He told his servant, say ve'efrach alai bar avza, have a goose fly in front of me, v'shadi iloi ve'ekim, and throw him at me, and that way I'll stand. So I will be Makai in the midst of standing, but they won't understand that I'm standing for the Eishes Talmid Chacham, I'm standing for the goose. That's how we resolve the issue. Lamer Mar, but the Gemara doesn't understand. What did that help? Machloikes is b'shas masa umatim. Whether the Balei Dinin can stand or sit, and what the Dayanim have to do, can they stand or sit? That's only when there's debate. Aval b'shas mardin, when they're issuing a verdict, there's a specific rule. Divrei hakol dayanim b'yeshiva balei dinin banida. The dayanim have to sit. He would not be able to stand in front of the Eishes Talmid Chacham. So the Yosef commanded Shai Mesane. So he would sit in a way like you're tying your shoe. You're not sitting completely like you're half standing. V'amar ish ploni atazaka, ish ploni atachayev. And when he gives the verdict, he's in that position. Amar Rabbi Rav Huna, Haitzrim Rabbanon, this Talmid Chacham v'ama aretz, and someone who's not learned, the isluhu dina b'adei adadi, that they are two litigants against each other. Musfilei letzurvim Rabbanon, la'amar etznami yamin leitiv. We certainly ask the Talmid Chacham to sit, and the Amaretz we also tell him sit. V'i koi. And if he stands for either because he's embarrassed or less lambo, then we don't have to be makbid. Rav Bar Shavi Havali Dina Kamei, the Rav Papa. Rav Bar Shavi had a judgment in front of Rav Papa. Usviv Usviv Dana Baldine. So the judge allowed him to sit, and he had the other sit as well. Also, so the Shalich Bezdin kicked the Amarats to stand up. You're not allowed to sit with all these Gedolim here. And the Lamali Rav Papa Tiv. And Rav Papa did not follow the halacha we just said to tell the Amarats to sit. How did Rav Papa do that? You are causing the Balidinim not to be able to give over their real facts because they're sort of sittering that the judge favors the other side. Rav Papa, Meimer Amar, that Baldin will say in his heart, Ihu ha-usfin. Well, initially the Dayan asked me to sit. It was the Shlichu who the Lumafais Minei. The Shaliach Bezdin is one who was not happy. But the litigant is not going to be concerned about the Dayan because the Dayan followed the rule, told him to sit. Amar Ravuna, Haitzum Rabbanon v'Amaretz Islu Dina B'Adi Adade. A Talmid Chacham and Amaretz have a din against each other. Loy Liktim Tzurvim Rabbanon Mishum Devmechsi Command the Sadr Le'Ledine. They shouldn't have the Talmid Chacham sit first. Mishum Devmechsi Command the Sadr Le'Ledine. So again, it looks too much that the Dayan is arranging case to go like the Talmid Chacham, and you can't. But v'lo amaran elet lo kavile idna. It's only when this Talmid Chacham that's coming to Besdin, it's not his regular time to come and learn before this Chacham. Aval kavile idna lesson, but if he has a special time that he comes to learn with his Rebbe, meimar amar be'idna tarid. He's the Dayan is caught up in his learning. They're not going to think that, and the Baldin is coming to sit, and they're not going to mix it up to think that the judge is favoring the litigant. Amar Rav Huna, Haitzim Rabbanan Diyadav Sadusa, a Talmid Chacham who knows Eidus for his person. But Vizila b'milsel l'meisel b'dayan dezoter munel asuri kamei. But it's a zilzul, it's a bizoyom for some reason to go to Bezdin, which is sort of a lower Bezdin. The people who sit on that Bezdin is lower than him to come and testify there. Lo lezel, he shouldn't go. I have the same baraisa because of the covet of the Talmid Chacham. He can hold himself back from this mitzvah of giving testimony. Where do we see it? Motza Saka Kupa, famous case. Talmid Chacham finds something in this street, a bag, a box. Vein Darkolito. Normally, a Talmid Chacham didn't go walking around schlepping things. Harezolito. Now, normally, if you find something in the street, you have a chiv to pick it up. It's an aveda. You have meshiv aveda. You have to be a shomer. But if it's not in the covet of the person to pick it up and to schlep it, so because of the covet of Talmid Chacham, you're mevatel a mitzvah of hashavas aveda, which is also in the Torah. So here as well, coming to give testimony for somebody, you're allowed not to go if it's below your covet. However, mamona, that's money cases. Avol be isur, like a capital crime, right? If he committed an isur, and if the Dayan doesn't go, the guy's going to get off scot-free. That's not allowed. Ein chochma ve'ein tfuna ve'ein etzel neged Hashem. There's no chochmas in front of Hashem. If the guy has to be adjudicated in Bezin, he has to be adjudicated. There is no standing on covet if there's chil Hashem. And the chacham has to be moichel on his covet, so there won't be this isur, which is a chil Hashem. Rav Yemer Haviyalade Sadus Marzutra. Rav Yemer knew some certain testimony from Marzutra. Also, Kamei Meimar, the case came in front of Meimar, was Vinat Lakulu, and he had everybody sit down because of Rav Yemer, right? He had to sit Rav Yemer, so he had everybody sit. Omer Le Rav Ashila Meimar. Vomer Ulam Achlokas Balidinin. How can you have the Eidim sit as well? The Machlokas over there, who should stand, who should sit, says Balidin. Obeidim Divrei Kol Bamida. Why are you letting everybody sit here? Omer Le, hi, is a mitzvah say that the Eidim have to stand. The high is an asay of Kovedat Torah. Asay shel kavod Torah odif. So a mitzvah say that's connected to giving kavod to the Torah is greater than the mitzvah of having the Eidim stand. So we sit him. The halacha is that you can allow everybody to sit because of this halacha of the kavod of the Talmid Chacham. Torah Bonon, minan l'dayin shlo yasas sanigrin l'dvarav. A dayan should not turn his words into being prosecutorial against one side. And like his words shouldn't sound like it's favoring one of the litigants. Talmud Lomer midvar sheker tirchak. Uminayin l'dan shlo yeshev talmid bor lefanav. If it's a talmid who's not a righteous talmid chacham, you shouldn't sit him in front of him. Talmud Lomer midvar sheker tirchak. If you sit a talmid chacham that's not worthy, it can lead to a toes in the din. Minay l'dayin shiodei lechavero. If the dayan knows that one of the people in front of him is a gazlan, and he's posel adin, v'chein ad shiodei b'chaver shu gazlan, minayin shlit starfimo. He's another judge. He shouldn't be mitzvah with the other judge, or sit allow the litigant who's a gazlan to sit in din and testify. Talmud Lomer v'shekar tirchak. Minayin l'dayin shiodei b'din shehu merumo. Let's say the dayan feels that there's been some conspiracy among the Eidim, that it's lying. He can't prove it. Shlo yomer hoil v'Eidim Eidin. Achatchenu, I will follow the Eidis. V'yekuler tolim tzor Eidim. Blame the Eidim. No. The dayan has to speak up and get rid of that kind of din. Okay. Everybody, tonight, Sunday night, I'm going to teach at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Because 8 p.m. it's too early for me here. So like we've been learning during the week at 9 p.m., I hope it's not too much of a tircha that we'll learn at 9 o'clock instead of 8 o'clock. Okay, 9 o'clock Los Angeles time. Here in Israel, it'll be 7 p.m. Johnny, you're in Israel or America?
In Israel.
Huh?
I'm in Israel, in Yerushalayim.
In Israel. Okay, so 7 p.m.
What time is Yom Tov?
I'm sorry, 7 a.m. Israel time tomorrow morning.
What
Yeah, I
time?
can't. It's Yom Tov for me.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, what are you talking? Any?
Okay.
It's Yom Tov.
Oh, okay. We're gonna learn at 6 o'clock. So we're gonna learn at 8 a.m. Sunday morning, which is 6 p.m. Israel time. I forgot. 6 p.m. is Israel time, Johnny. And for everybody, it's 8 in the morning, Sunday morning. And then we'll talk about that. We'll learn, Tuesday night, Motzei Shavuos. That'll be the next time we can learn. It'll be Tuesday night. I'll try to do a couple blot each time so we don't fall behind. Okay?
Yeah.
Where are you Modi'in?
It's going to be 9 p.m. Okay, Mario, do me a favor. Just the recordings are done now, so I can get the recordings. Okay.
Ernie, you're
Yes.
in Modi'in?
I'm going to be, I'm in Ranana now, but we're going to Modi'in for Shavuos.
Okay.
Okay.
You're not going to be in Shalayim at all?
Oh, I'm going to be in Yerushalayim. Maybe we can get together Wednesday, Thursday. No, I'm Tuesday too. I'm only holding one day on Tiv.
Yeah.
Maybe Tuesday,
Right, so
Wednesday.
let me know, maybe we can get
I'll let
together.
you know.
Yeah.
I'll let you, we should go out for something.
Okay.
Yes, last night, the chief rabbi of Tzfat, Shmuel Eliyahu, which is Rav Mordechai Eliyahu's son, who's the chief rabbi in Tzfat, he spoke in Harsha, was very, very good. In Hebrew, but it was very inspiring. Okay, everyone have a wonderful Shavuos. Have a good Yom Tov.
Yom Tov.
We'll see you.
Yom Tov, everybody.
Yom Tov, everybody.
Okay. What did you say you want?
If you can just send me the recordings, I'm sending out the recordings. Okay.
For when?
For tomorrow morning or whatever, just like.
Yeah, but Ernie's processing them. Well, I can process also. Okay.
Okay. How was
Alright.
your trip? How was Switzerland?
Great, great.
You had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
You look good. Welcome home. When did you come
Thank-
home?
Last night,
Thursday.
Thursday night.
Okay, well, welcome home. You got jet lag?
I went to Switzerland, I went to France as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Alright.
it was nice. All right,
All right. Be well. Shavuot
thank
tov.
you.
Bye.
Thank you, Charlie. Hello? Yeah, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo? Sí, en Francia. Yeah.